Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retromation. This is Zombie Rollerz, Pinball Heroes, an action roguelike pinball game, which is a genre combo I've actually actively wanted for a very long time. I'm one of the few. I've wanted this for a long time. So when I saw this as part of the Steam Next Fest demos, I was very excited. So we are going to check it out here. Benjamin, Pyro. Fire Staff. Summon a Fire Staff. It will shoot fireballs towards all enemies with Burn or Doom after using an ultimate skill or supportive skill. Okay. Unlock it. Number 12. Okay. Normal, hard, hell. Go for normal. All we got right now. In we go. So, we've got the ability to choose a starting skill, ignite, hit, apply burn to the enemy, which makes them take burning damage for a period of time. Makes sense. Cast. Press controller R1 or shift on... Okay, shift to trigger spell effect, which I assume is going to be ignite. Optional, use the controller left. Yeah, whatever. Okay, gotcha. All right. Cast, shoot, fire sword from the pinball. Okay, so when we press shift, we can shoot out a fire sword. Gotcha. Gotcha, neat. What's the point in even moving these individual tiles here? That don't make a whole lot of sense, but maybe there's going to be something to mess with that later. In we go. First fight. Let's go for it. All right, so I see our abilities charging up over there. Are we going to want to... It looks like we can lob it, which is, you know, not entirely super pinball here. Huh, but I like it. I like it. Though I have not played all the machines. Okay. It did have the tag of zombie defense as well. Kind of like... Which I guess I'm seeing why. We're trying to protect ourselves from them coming down to get us. So we hit shift. This is our ability. Doesn't feel very worth it to do it, to be honest. But hey. Yeah, probably not worth it on such a small enemy there. Holy crap. Upon looking in the controls, it looked like we did have the ability soon to get other abilities on like Q, W, E, or, you know, the face buttons, depending on if you're playing on controller or not. I'm just a mouse and keyboard boy. What can I say? Okay. No, good job. You won. Gather your loot. What's this question mark here? Do we get both? All right. Choose one skill. Meteor. Okay. Spawn meteors to deal damage. Apply blown into air and burn to enemies. Damage is shared by affected enemies. Okay. Makes sense. Emit flames from the pinball that apply burn and deal damage to enemies. Is this like a passive? I'll check it out. I don't know if that's a passive or one of those abilities we're going to have to activate here. A day has passed and the zombie plague is moving forward. A new day has come. So are we going to be, are these going to be blocked off next turn? Is that what you're saying? Sure seems like there's an obstacle blocking this path. I'm assuming that means... Oh, we can actually do something. There are some obstacles blocking the path. How will you clear the obstacles? Use your hands, lose 15 HP. Use the magical shovel, lose a magical shovel. We don't have one of those. Okay. I'm going to say no. Not for now. Might as well just go fight this son of a gun. Why not, right? That's like the game. Seems like... Sure. Okay, so there's some stuff going on back there. Also, I saw... If we hit this axe, would you look at that? That's like a little spinny thing, which honestly is incredible. I'd like to go get the coins. Gotta wait, be a little more risky. Whoop! The fact that it gives you this marker as well to point where your shot is going to come out is super generous. God, I'm so scared that it's gonna go in the little, what do you call it? I'm not a pinball aficionado, despite wanting this genre. I guess I've been wanting this genre because it feels like getting into pinball is something that sounds cool in theory, but you also have to, like, either own a pinball machine or go in public. Yikes. All right, magic shovel. Gold. So magic shovel, we now have the ability... Okay, I was right on that. Those do get blocked off. Days passed, the zombie plague is moving forward. New day is dawned. Okay, so survivors are camped here. They can help. I mean, let's move up. Do we have like a limited amount of moves, or what's happening there? You find a book left on the ground. The name of the book is Fitness and Form. It gives us Constitution. I don't know what any of these stats are going to do for us. I like strength in concept. Sounds good. Can we like check our stats? Strength gives us physical damage, crit damage multiplier. I'm assuming physical damage might be when we actually hit them with the ball itself. So there's the Inferno Sphere as well. Okay. Intelligence, plus 40 magic damage. Energy points. That stuff we'll just have to see later. Crit chance, chance for better loot. Chance to drop a heart after killing. And then Constitution is just HP. That makes sense there. All right. Summon a fire staff. It shoots fireballs towards all enemies with burn or doom after using an ultimate skill. So this is a passive. Gotcha. After using our ultimate skill or supportive skill. Very neat, very neat, very neat. So I would assume that this is a supportive skill, the fiery AoE, and not a passive. Yeah, it's on space. Gotcha. Hey, nerd. Whoop. Okay, hold on, hold on. What's the lightning? Gut tells me like energy or mana. Okay. Spacebar. There we go. Yep. Theoretically, we will be shooting off. Ooh, hold on. Gotta get up back behind. As scary as it is. Yeah. Hello there, boys. Oh my god. I'm hoping I got something back. I think I did. This is chaotic in a very, very fun way. Very arcadey. Oop. Do you have any abilities? I know we can also bring the ball back to us by pressing R there. I saw that in the controls menu. This is unfortunately one of those games. It's not something that matters for most people, but it launches you right in the demo immediately. And if you cancel out of it to like adjust something, what the hell? And you cancel out of it to adjust something, you never get to access the demo again, which is, or the tutorial again. Okay. Ooh. So we're just getting as much stuff as we can right there. Back to the battle. We entered like the bonus round. Gotcha. Hey, you. Okay, so there's even a button in the middle that's dropping down some dynamite. This is wild. Rank S. Spawn energy that can be picked up by the pinballs. Okay. An executioner flipper. Shoot axe boomerangs from flippers. Axe can deal damage to enemies. It sounds fun. It sounds fun. I wonder if they scale off of physical. Probably not. Maybe not. That seems good. Okay. One-way portal to the boss. Let's give it a sec. Oh, look at that! They are straight up axes now. Okay. No, actually, they're axes themselves, which begs the question. Will they do damage if I hit an enemy with it? I guess I would assume so, right? Okay, so we should shoot out. Yep. I saw the random fireballs come out. That's our passive. Gotcha, gotcha. Let's go! This is just like pure raw fun is what this is. Did we shoot out fireballs? I don't know that we did. On that flipper one, or the axe one. Ultimate! So the space is our ultimate, huh? So the left shift is just our support ability. Okay. That's for real? This doesn't seem like an ultimate. Or, I mean, I guess, you know, it really just comes down to, hey, does the screen flash big? Then it's an ultimate ability, because but what I meant to say is it seems more ultimate than the little fire AoE thing that we do. But whenever you have a screen that pops up that goes, ultimate, right before something happens, you're going to stray towards thinking it's better, I guess. That's kind of what I'm getting at. Golden treasure box usually contains rare items. Locked. Okay. I mean, I have a key. Grant 250 gold, heal 10 HP, or increase 1 luck whenever a key is consumed. 50% chance to retain the key after use. I don't know. Sure. We'll gamble it on up. Did I get an extra key? No, what was that about? I guess it was just waiting to tell me that we got that ability. There's an obstacle blocking this path. I'm curious. If we pop... We have 3 shovels. I don't know if this is anything, but... Okay, you found 300 gold while clearing the obstacle. So there is something here. Black market will go here. We need a key for the black market? Ah, screw it. I'm out of here. I want to fight a boss. Hey, nerd. Difficulty 4. Okay. Bring it on. This is giving me some, like, I don't know, like Pokemon Pinball vibes. That was like absolute top of the my friends had it and I wanted to play it whenever I was over there. That was that game for me. Oh my god. You stop, mister. Look at him burning on the ground there. That's sad almost. Okay. Those are going wild. Should I bring it back? I assume we want those dead. Oops. I assume we want everything on the map dead, right? Get that guy. Oh! So we gotta knock him while he's got that. Oh! We're supposed to put the shield back at him, won't you? Look at that. It's nifty. Okay. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So, okay. So, it's not too surprising. The graves do actually just spawn more zombies. This is not the way to be doing this. It's too slow here. Not a good hit either. Let's go behind him for a sec, maybe. Okay. Will this maybe hit him? Knock him? Come on, sir. Hit him now. Hit him now. Do we have to hit him with his own shield, maybe? I mean... what the hell? Okay. Do I have to hit him with the... Okay, yeah, that is the whole thing. I get a lot of extra damage if I hit him directly with his own thing. Whoop. It makes sense. It makes sense, and it's very cool. Is this really not a penalty at all to reshoot? I don't think there's a penalty. It's just on a cooldown. That makes sense. Okay. Let's just shoot directly at him. Don't just stand there. Use the flippers to bash the zombies. I was busy looking at the cool stuff happening up there. Okay, Mr. Book? Zombies dash when they draw near. The flippers will knock them a short distance away. I was busy watching that big boss explode. B rank? You know, that's fair. This is confusing me. Is it just saying... Why is this question mark here? Spawn an ice zombie ranger minion which lasts for 30 seconds whenever you ult. Summon a fire zombie ranger minion which lasts for 30 seconds whenever the cast is used 2 times. It's the shift. So, an ice zombie whenever I spacebar, or a fire zombie whenever I shift twice. I mean, I'll tell you what. thematically, it feels right to go for fire. Spawn a thorn that deal damage and apply poison to enemies that walk over it. That's maybe. Shoot a fire sword. Wait. Shoot fire sword towards the pinball that applies burn. Towards the pinball that applies burn and deals damage to enemies. From where? From the flipper? This says it's a higher rank. I don't know. I'm going for this. Again, I'm very much a thematic build kind of guy. People who are around the channel know that. I like to have things be cohesive when I can. It feels nice. The hero was sucked into the portal, followed by endless dizziness. The dazzling light guided the hero to an unknown destination. All right. Splat. Desert? Well, I don't remember that there is a large desert on the mainland. Don't I remember that? What the heck? I'm looking through my archives. There's no record. The phrasing on that was wild. Look over here. Looks like a buried city in the distance. That looks like Duscot's Steam City. But I haven't heard of Duscot being destroyed. It seems that this world we're in right now has many secrets. We need to find the princess quickly. Yes, it's so hot. What happens if the princess is thirsty? What? Let's go now. All right. What would happen? Okay. So I'm excited to see this ability over here. So yeah, it's on W. What the hell? Okay, hold on. Go. Go. I gotta focus up on this son of a gun. Alright. Hold on. Flip. Ah, I want to go back over towards these guys. Yep. There we go. So yeah, it seems like it's generally in the direction of your pinball. Oh, these are bouncy too, so we don't even need to aim that well. Okay. Good deal. You there! Look at the hair on these guys. Oh, there's the charmed one. Okay, so this one seems like some sort of elite almost. It was in the middle there. Ooh, boy. Okay, let's grab that. Grab that, get this fool out of the way. Thank you very much. Yeah, okay. So it's exactly as it reads. It's just a weird thing. It's kind of a fun way to do that. Okay. Okay, the axes don't even go too far there. Kind of want to go towards that mystery box. Ah! Jerk! I wanted to go to the secret room. I wanted to go to Super Zone because all of the commenters are cringing. I'm sure. A day has passed and the zombie plague is moving forward. A new day has dawned. Do we have any keys? No keys. No key is a reward for that. Upgrade the hero's skills. I gotta know. I gotta know. So that increases the damage of the... Okay, I mean, that's cool and all. Damage cooldown down by a second. Duration of the... I do like the Inferno Sphere. I think it's quite fun. Do we have the money for this? Oh my god, do we ever. But we can only do it once. Gotcha. There's a puzzle here with a substantial reward for completing it. Oh god. A puzzle? Oh no. Where are my skills? There's a puzzle level. It's necessary to use pinballs to solve puzzles to obtain secret treasures. A puzzle, so this is an intelligence test. You can put it that way. Rip. Rip. So we can't get it to that. Right? We're not... Are we supposed to get all of the coins? Okay. Or just as many as we can. I do want to get that treasure, and it looks like we need to get to this big thing to make that possibly happen. Oh. Oh, that's the whole thing. Okay. Gotcha. Healing potion. No ball allow. Emit a wave from the ship to push nearby enemies away. Okay. Spawn lightning bolts that deal damage, apply shock to the last hit enemies. That seems fun. Seems fun. Let's give it a go. Have we trapped ourselves here? New day's dawned. No, we've not. This looks locked to me, but it doesn't have a lock. It doesn't say it needs a key. Okay. That's so confusing. It literally has a lock on it. What the hell, man? Okay. I mean, I would like to go for this, but let's give it a shot. Does this doesn't end everything, does it? This desolate world, if the two of you can stumble upon my small shop, must be the inexpensive and high-quality goods that brought both of you here. Speak better than me. Oh, well, a shipment of Polar Cola just came in today. It's been 2 weeks since a talking animal bought every last bottle. Can't believe their travels they like cola that much. Just a talking animal, isn't that amazing? What? Could it be Ursula? I didn't ask what her name was, but a bottle of cola was certainly the perfect match for a talking polar bear. That sounds like the Ursula we know. Let's start the search. Okay. 4 fragments can unlock a ball modifier slots. Okay. +2 to random attribute after day pass if hero took no damage this day. Maybe. Is this a passive? 6% chance. Emit a fireball when hitting an enemy with burn or doom. I mean, sounds great. Sounds fun. Skill. We don't have another skill slot, do we? I think we have only 3 slots, so I probably would have to... I probably should have fought that guy back there, whatever. Oh, I think we only have 3 slots. Q, W, E, or 4 slots, I guess. Or it probably would have been over here. What? Is that the thing that we need to buy the upgrade slots for? Okay, that lightning is fun, though. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, let's go to this. Why can't I kill that son of a gun? There we are. Take me to bonus land. Oh, it just takes me over here. It's fine. Let's go for the AoE chaos. Woohoo! Okay, do we need to go up in there again? Or I'm just going to get the money for now. Hey, sir. I'm trying to get the hell up there, man. Ah, there we are. That'll work. That'll work just fine. Oh. There we are. Shouldn't have reshot that. There's no reason to. Send me back behind him. Whoop. Honestly, we want to have the door closed, and then we want to be launched back in there with the AoE. I'm not trapped in here with you! You're trapped in here with me. What? The fun fair? What is happening now? We got a bonus one. Okay. All right. I mean, that was pretty fun. I like that little circus tent. Hell of a lot there. Okay, so I thought, yeah, that's the thing. I thought he was maybe going to be in the smog. I have a shovel. I don't know. We have so many shovels. I feel like we should use them. There was no note there, but I assume that that was fine. Like, I think we probably got a potion, right? Like, there's no feedback, but... Hey, are there any leads in the desert area? Zombies are often encountered. No, not that. Did you dig some steam stuff out? Many can still be used. Did you dig some steam stuff out? Many can still be used. The Ark needs maintenance. If you see parts with a leaf symbol, remember me. Leaf Heraldry? The emblem of the Brotherhood of Leaf, the largest organization in Dusket. Their inventions are the most powerful. I heard rumors before this zombie outbreak is still related to the Brotherhood of Leaves. Rumor has it that the Brotherhood of Leaves was in a secret laboratory outside of Duskat. The night before the zombie outbreak, the sound of howling ghosts and wolves was always heard. It's all rumors. I'm not responsible for gossip. Dig for treasure near the shelter. Am I missing? I don't think I'm really missing health, am I? No, I'm at full HP, dude. I'm a professional. Again, maybe that's just a heal, actually, like an immediate heal. I'm curious about what all this stuff is. Bless of the rabbit. +2 luck after day has passed if the hero took no damage. Fine. I don't need no healing. Am I going to take damage? I don't know. Is damage only when they make it to your bumpers or like your ball goes through or something? Because if so, I'm not too worried about that. That worked well. Bullseye. Oh my god, he flew down there. I was actually scared for a sec. Okay. Of course now. Of course now. Of all times. What the heck? This is not... I can't bring the ball back. I'm pressing R. Must be something about what's going on there. Of course, this is the one time I actually end up taking damage. Okay. Oh, that son of a gun. Well, at least I'm taking more than one hit. I know that doesn't sound like a good thing, but it makes me feel better about the damage I took. Okay. Seems like that goes through walls, which is convenient. Can we? I don't think we can get it through on that side. Can we? Oh, man. I'm really trying to hit it up there because I'm very curious what's going on. We can get it over there, but we can't, like... See, that's the thing. The angle on it is janked up. I can't get it up there from the left one, or from the right one. Or no. What the heck? I don't know, man. I have to do it like that. But it keeps on getting, I don't know. It's gonna get messed up. By which thing? Is it this right there? I think that's what's moving it, the gear. On the right. I think it's this thing, right? No? I don't think I can wait that long. That's my issue. If I wait too long, it will... Come on, stop closing the dang gate! There we go. Like, I can kill, but I don't really want this to be over right now. I want to see if we can... Okay, so the cog is bringing down this purple thing in the back middle. Nope, I guess I don't get to figure it out. I was trying to not kill the enemies so that I could explore that, but no. Shoot a water ball that applies chill and deal damage to enemies. Or UFO. Spawn fireballs near the pinball. Apply, blow into the air, and burn. Sounds fun. But do we have to... Can equip 3. Check the hero panel to equip your newly acquired skill. Cool. Oops. Hero panel is here. Okay. Let's take it instead of this. Nah, let's take it instead of that. That's a level 1 thing. I don't know. If we're going Magic the Gathering rules, then fire and lightning are both still thematically in the same kind of camp. So let's just say that. We're just doing Magic the Gathering rules. My God. Heal 50% max HP, plus 2 to each attribute, minus 3 constitution, get a random trinket. I'll take 2 to everything. Port of the boss, bring it on. Let's go. You are terrifying. Bless of Rabbit. Okay, do we have any potions? Are the potions literally just only healing immediately? Not seeing them in my inventory anywhere, so I think that they might just be immediate heals only. Maybe there's something in combat. Hi there. Warning. Gotchambler. Hello. Oh, heck. Wait, what? Do I have to, do I have to get him into the, Get him into the pit over there to, pop the ball early? Is that the deal? Yeah, that's the thing. That's generally it. Oh, my God. I'm assuming it won't do damage. Oh, God. Is that hurting me? It looks like it should. It really looks like it should be hurting me. Okay. So we have that little... Oh, this thing too, which is... Oh, an awkward spot for it, but I'll take it. Oh my God, gotcha, boy. Ah! I hate the place where it ended up here. Get it, boom. There we go. Clean. God, the place that axe stopped was truly frustrating. Unlock fever mode in the battle. Accumulate combos to charge your fever bar. Bullseye can trigger one more time. Fever sounds fun. It's also an epic. I wouldn't be surprised if the demo is over, though. A lot of demos kind of cap out around oh, okay. So the bless of the rabbit lasts multiple turns. A lot of demos cap out around about 35 minutes, something like that. Would not be surprised if it is over. But I gotta say, this is super cool and super promising. There's a bunch of, 8+ new heroes, 10+ new bosses, 100+ new skills, 150+ new levels. On top of the fact that there were other mechanics that we could still see. That is very cool. You will receive the following items at the beginning of the next run. 2 fatal healing upon picking up. Iron Heart. Magic Shuffle. I don't know, man. Oh, you get all of those? You get literally all of those. Ice Magic Disabler. It looks like we... Oh my god. There's another... Okay. All right. We're going to check out Penny. Ice Shaman Badge. Summon a cola bottle. Its power will be charged when applying chill or freeze effect to enemies. Release all power with a ballista shot. Okay. I'll check it out here. It's cool that the demo has an extra character. Ouch, that hurts. Better get used to teleporting. What? What? Who are you? How can a book talk? You're a penguin. You can talk too. I'm Penny, this new snow princess of Antarctica. Well, since you asked, I have no choice but to answer you. I'm Professor Omnipedia. You're the talking encyclopedia. Professor Omnipedia, do you know how I ended up here? You are unlocked. Unlocked? That's amazing. I'm looking forward to the unknown world. Will you always be with me? When you need me. That's a relief. Hit. Apply chill to the enemy. Deal extra damage to enemies that have chill or freeze. Cast. Summon a ice block that can explode after 2 hit. All right. So this is our stuff from last time. Yeah, we get all of it. That's nuts. That is actually nuts. Ready to fight? Fight? Use your pinball to hit zombies. Why would I? Zombies are cute. Do you really not know anything? Not really. It's my first time in the human world. Let me give the rundown of what happened. As you said, the human world, but I don't know why the zombie apocalypse broke out and how quickly it spread to the entire continent. Not long after, some inventions located in the Duscot Steam City designed a land-mobile battleship, an invention that can launch pinballs at the zombies. Pinballs. My pinball are snowballs. Oh, so pretty. By riding the mobile battleship Ark, we can keep exploring the mainland, trying to uncover the secrets of the zombies, while escorting the princess back to Helsenberg. The princess? Lost. Embarrassed. Well, that's the end of the story time. Zombies are about to rush about. Okay. All right. Hey, nerd. Okay. Nice, straightforward little... I like this level. It's clean. Clean and easy. I kind of want to get up there and get all that extra stuff, though. Where did that... Okay, why did that stuff drop down there? Why did it look like it dropped down when we picked up the coins? Seems too good to be true. What a weird... Wait, we can probably... I mean, I'm sure we can use that to block ourselves in locations and, like, possibly block in enemies. Looks like it does an explosion when we kill it as well, though. Neat. Neat? I don't know. First Victor, I'm great at this. Keep it up. The snowball works well. If you don't understand, just ask. I'm Professor Omnipedia, after all. That's right. I'm curious. How did the zombies survive? In the beginning, no one actually knew how the zombies appeared. The rumor spread someone had lifted an ancient seal. Others said that a strange scientist invented it. Okay. Anyways, it appeared inexplicably. But we know, what we know is if a human is bitten by a zombie, they will turn into a zombie. That's why it spread so fast and invaded the human world. What? All the zombies I know knocked down were humans? No. After they become zombies, they're no longer humans. So if that's the case, will penguins become zombies if it gets bitten? Good question. Why don't you try it yourself? I'm too afraid. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh. Well, all right. All right. Fire totem. Spawn a fire totem that explodes when an enemy or pinball touches it. Empower the pinball. Penetrate. Okay. Apply freeze and deal damage to enemies on hit. Okay. By the end, shoot frost souls from the pinball. Just let me pick it and I'll figure out what the heck that means after. Well, it sounds interesting enough. Sure. I trust you that it'll be cool. Found a pinball machine. It's just still playable. Plague move forward. 2 grids get 800 XP or upgrade a random skill. Hey. Sure. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that moving 2 forward. Was 800 XP not enough to, like, level up? I guess it seemed like a lot. So I guess I should have got for the upgrade skill, huh? Find a treasure house. Let's go. so weird. It's sometimes a place that teleports you within the level, and sometimes it's not. Come on, man. I can't. It's just... There we go. Ah! It's not quite going where the trajectory is. Yeah, that's the thing. It's not actually going where the trajectory says. It's going up a little higher. Yeah, that's fine. Or a little bit lower there, a little bit further down to the bottom left of... I don't know. It's not a perfect trajectory because the ball size is large. It's hitting things that it doesn't project that it will hit. Okay, so what does this do? So we have a penetrating hit. And when it's over, we do like a freeze blast. Yep, that is it. It's phrased very strangely, but it's correct. It do what it says it do. Oh, I tried. What the hell? Didn't even come out of the ground all the way. Nah! I need to analyze that move quicker. Or, more here. Chill. Apply chill to the enemy. No, that's our passive, isn't it? Skill. Ball. Cast, spawn an ice block that can explode after 2 hits. Okay, it's after 2 hits, it can explode. I assume it will explode. I assume it's not just can. Doing what? I assume just damage? It doesn't explain what else it does. I'm going to just assume it does damage. Maybe it freezes. It doesn't say, though. Elemental vulnerability. Remove all negative effects from enemies. Deal damage to them. I mean, sure. I mean, that seems good. Like, right? We freeze them and then we explode them. Freeze them and eat them. Anybody see that long-lost Pop-Tarts commercial? That I've seen, like, what? 3 times and then have referenced about 1 million times? All right. You know what this is? It's a treasure chest. Usually there's good stuff inside. Golden treasure box? Why is it just placed in the road? A reward for travelers who get lost in another world? Who placed it here? It's a question for GD. I'll see what I can find. Key healing potion. If we go up here and we go for that, then we're going to be locked out, right? Maybe we can loop around? We can. Big Mysterious Stone looks interesting. What is it? It's an academy where you can use the magic stone to upgrade your skills. I'm getting all this stuff on this one. Man, this is why games should not immediately launch into... Like, give me a title screen before everything happens. Because I bet you we were supposed to be getting a little bit more text last time. That being said, the writing is not, like, the strongest. So I honestly don't hate that we didn't see too much of it. So... Great, my snowball will become stronger, but is it difficult to learn? It doesn't matter as long as you pay enough gold coins, you'll be guaranteed success in seconds. What? I have to use gold coins to learn this, miser? This is great, my parents will be so happy, this is too easy. Okay, so we can only upgrade 1. So does this... I mean, let's just upgrade our standard, right? Like, so every time we hit them a second time, they should take even more damage. You know what? Puzzle. Sure. Since we're not going to be locked out into taking damage. Legend. Too easy. Piece of cake. We can walk through here, right? It looks like that's actually in the path. It needs to be more clear when there's going to be fog on something that, where there's like actually something covering up the tile like that. Because you can't tell. I'm assuming that there is going to be some there. But that's the thing, is you shouldn't really... that should not be a thing that you have to assume. It should be obvious. Can I... It's immune. We can't freeze that, so I shouldn't do my explode thing. There's another flipper over there up on the upper right. I saw there was one on that other level, too. Come on, dang it. I'm trying to bring it back. Bring it back here. Bring it back here. There we are. It'll be fine. My ball's stuck, and I can't press... My ball is stuck, and I cannot press R to bring it back. My ball is stuck, and I can't press... There we go. It was on cooldown. Okay. Yikes. That was terrifying. It looks like because there's something back there. Napalm Ballista. Emit a fire trail from the pinball that applies burn, deals damage to enemies. Spawn lightning bolts that deal damage and apply shock to the last hit enemies. Both of these would work with the like ability to remove the status effects to do damage. Let's go with this one, I guess, though. Yeah, see, that's annoying. But hey, we shouldn't take that much damage. Nah, take 2. 2 damage, it's fine. I sleep. All right, big boy like this, the ability we have that removes status effects to do extra damage should be extra good. Hello? Hello? Okay. Oh, shoot. I meant to hit that son of a gun. Back there. Oh, boy. I don't know. I'm trying to put it in a spot where it's going to... I mean, it kind of helped. There we are. That's fun. The boss fights are neat. They're hectic and they're crazy, but they are neat. Are you okay, big boy? Did I break him? I think I broke him a little bit. Or maybe I... Oh my god, wrecked. Oh, I tried to bring it back fast enough there. I'm not too worried about it. We have like a frankly absurd amount of health. Piercing? Does that do what it logically probably should here? It does not pierce the boss, which is fair. Try to hit that back immediately. Huge. Game's really cool. Zombie minion summoner. Spawn a zombie summoner minion. A zombie summoner minion at the beginning of the battle. What? Level up 5 of your weakest skills by 1 level? No, it's probably not as cool as it sounds. It probably is. If you have 5 skills, each of them gets 1 level. It's probably not spread 5 levels among 5 of your skills. Or, right? Like, I bet you that probably was a lot less exciting than it sounded. This got 1. I think these... Were these at level 1 and that was at level 2? I don't know. Maybe that was cooler than I thought. I don't know. I think they all got 1. What is this? Why are we going in? It's a portal to another world that'll send us to another place. Where will I be teleported to? Another world! I don't know. A portal to another world. Yep. By the way, we will fall from the sky again. What? I guess I'm technically a bird. I should be able to fly, right? Right. Hero was sucked into the portal, followed by endless dizziness. Dazzling light guided the hero to an unknown destination. Thus got Steam City. So is it always... I wonder if it's always the same thing. Like when the game comes out. Flop my wings so hard, why did it hurt so much? According to my limited knowledge of penguins, you cannot fly. But I'm a bird, though. What is this place? It's a desert, a place filled with sand. Sand is not as comfortable as the beach by the sea. Too dry. Look over there, those houses. Yes, it looks like Dustcot's steam city, but that's strange. I don't remember Dustcot being located in the middle of a desert. Haven't been there, so I look forward to it. All right, let's blitz our way to the boss. Typically, I like to check out, games about an hour here. What the heck? Do we get hurt by that? I feel like we have to know, right? I feel like legally, I need to know. So if we hit the thing in the middle, I think it flips. Yeah, it flips its spike side over. Thankfully, it does not look like we take damage. Oh! The hell? Okay, so that opens. Then we can close it on him like that. That's wild stuff. So, hit the thing in the middle. And then, what? Which one closes it? That one closes it. And then that one opens it. And we want to, hit the thing in the middle. Okay, hold on. I just need to get it back like this. This is a weird one. Like, basically don't have to do any pinballing. Oh, you lucky boy! You know what? I want to handle you myself. Okay. What? Son of a gun made it through. Somehow he made it through. Really? All right, screw it. Screw it. Go wild. You know what? I'll crush some. Oh, if we hit it while it's like this, it flips to the other side. This is such a strange map here. Immune? Mister? Hit it twice. 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 How? You're telling me I did not hit it twice? Okay. It's not really gonna do that much, is it? Oh, it did. All right. Weird map. Weird map. Weird map. That's one where if you like somehow had like a really, I'm gonna go with this one. It's different. Had like a really bad build or something, it wouldn't really matter. So that's pretty neat. Kill old zombie. What do we got up here? Oh. I don't know if, yeah, this ability, it's a strange one. We hit it twice and yeah, I don't know. It's not that it's bad or anything. I like the immediate usefulness of the other one. I feel like, yeah, it's just kind of awkward. Oh, boy, wait. Those are annoying. That's not good. So we can't flip into it? This is terrible. Yeah, this one is wild. Okay. Hold on. Let me up. Let me up, man. How do I get that? How do I get in there? I'm trying to find... Okay, you suck. Whoever dropped all of those explosive heads ruined my life. So I'm kind of looking out for them, in a way. Oh, they really, boy, they lunge fast when they lunge. Am I supposed to not flip into them? That feels wrong. That feels incorrect. But alas, where are we at? Unfortunately, we are at 55 minutes here. I do gotta go, but alas, this has been very neat. I really enjoy it. I think that they did a very good job interpreting a roguelike into a pinball game into a roguelike like this. I really did quite enjoy myself. Zombie Rollerz Pinball Heroes. It's going to be out in April. You can play the demo here for free, though, with a link at the top of the description. It looks like there is actually a pretty generous amount of variety content to unlock. I saw back at the main menu there. There's an unlock road. Yeah, I don't know how much stuff is in it right now, but like, look at all this. There's for a demo to have an unlock path like that, like replayability for free like that. Hey, why not? I think that this might be on Apple Arcade. It might be one of those as well, so you can check it out there if that's something you have. But otherwise, if you're like me and you're not really going to play it that way, I'm quite looking forward to it in April this year. So, hey, check it out. Link at the top of the description if you are so interested. And also, if you are interested in weird genre mashups, especially genre mashup roguelikes, boy, I cannot think of a better channel on this dang website than this one here. I will not let a weird roguelike mashup game slip through my fingers, and I will not let it slip through yours either. So please, check it on out. New games every single day. Multiple new games every single day uploaded. You will not be at a loss for great new games. Thank you, thank you. Like and comment, all that garbage. It really does help out with the algorithm. If you're new here, yeah, like I said, subscribe. I really would love to have you around. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye.